The void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
Games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good, next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
You're Lady Jessamine. What's your name?
It was her. Delilah's line. She broke it.
Saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Dugluka Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
Even in the void, if only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled...
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is... missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Breanna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory. Ashworth has an interest in the occult. That's a snotty way to put it. In another life, you might be facing me along with her. We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There will be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
I thought the old Duke Theodanis outlawed
Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world?
My clients are refurbishing the gazebo, adding an exotic southern touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a River Cross show for you as an astronaut. Huh? So what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visit?
My nerves is shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk. Something fast. Anyone here? Show yourself! Someone there!
Nothing here? Let's have a look around.
One night at the boarding house. One night. Now I'm covered in shankers. This head of yours is worth its weight in silver. No! I'll be wiping off your blood later. Times. Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout. Something feels wrong.
Nothing. Whatever then.
Breanna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Jump at the littlest things.
Hope it's not something bad. Nah, maybe it's not.
Huh? Huh?
Karnaca, my Karnaca, brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great city tremble along. This is the Duke, but you must all know my voice by now. A new empress sits on the throne in Dunwall. Our rightful ruler...
Did anyone ever find out what happened to Burleton and Lieutenant Colbers?
They probably ran off, you ask me. Must have had a thing for each other.
No, she went missing a day before he did. And someone found an officer's pistol in the gutter. I think something else happened. Maybe they went inside the conservatory.
Look, Karnaca's leaking people. We tell ourselves we're keeping it together, but everyone is afraid of what will happen when it really falls apart.
Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Job. Oh, really? You like being a servant? Polishing and dusting?
The place smells of lavender and antique furniture. Not like the dust district where the soot makes your teeth gray.
Is that any way to talk about the place?
Ashworth is somewhere inside the Royal Conservatory.
Someone there?
Smell. Is it the fountain? Yeah, the water gets nasty sometimes. It flows from the fountain to the conservatory basement. There was work being done, so there's a grate missing. Maybe some animal. I spotted someone suspicious.
What? Hey, you! Come here!
Bro, for you.
Looking for a fight.
Disloyalty and sedition will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Bales, my friend. He's a patriot, a man who won't stop until he has turned every bit of this land's silver into shiny coins. I asked him to double the number of mine workers, and he did it. No questions, no complaints. Karnaka needed miners, and he produced them.
You won't get away!
Thin air.
Wait for my sake! Wait for my orders! Wait!
At your command!
This isn't... You're gonna pay for his death!
Let's see. What was it? What's going on?
Disloyalty and sedition will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Bales, my friend. He's a patriot, a man who won't stop until he has turned every bit of this land's silver into shiny coins. I asked him to double the
I need to find out how a sword through the heart wasn't enough to kill our new Empress, Delilah.
Don't deserve the gift of magic. How did you do that? You should have stayed in your boring little world. Gone somewhere else. Oh, nice one. Where did you steal this trick?
To Breanna's style I prefer. Touched by something from deep down in the mud where there's no light. The endless womb and the cold, dead grave. Both the same.
But Breanna's effigies let her reach into the mind, into the heart. Wouldn't you be afraid she'd influence your dreams?
I'm teasing.
Like she's going to do to the sisters of the Abbey?
That's part of the thrill, sister. I've heard the same stories about Paolo the Howler.
What you've heard about Paolo is not the same. He's a street orphan, full of tricks. But I have faith Delilah could do such a thing.
Coming back? It doesn't seem possible. That's all.
My dear Orlando, some people see doors where you and I are.
Thrice. That's the part I always mix up. Tap the whalebone thrice, not twice.
How did Jindosh die? Someone got inside that strange house of his.
I don't know, Delilah. Forgive me. Sokolov.
Murderer! Child! Born into a silk-padded never understand what she meant to me.
these odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
She means she's Delilah. She can't know that. For all anyone knows, I'm the favorite. And why not?
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
This man Karen Jindosh, and what power does he hold over Breanna?
That wouldn't give him any power over Breanna. Jindosh is an ally, an agent of the Duke, gifted in the ways of natural philosophy. Together, they built something that can pierce with my mind.
What stop? I'll build a weird trick. Learn this trick for myself. Enjoy your very last minutes.
Marked? Make your second. Now it's your hand. Touch of the outside way twisted. Impressive! Come on, don't be shy. I'll find you, you know. Somewhere close.
Look everywhere!
It's no use. Like she got away. Next time,
apparently.
Good riddance.
Sometimes I want to smash them into a bloody pulp, just to enjoy the silence.
Is this a riddle? We're talking about the Grand Guard, right? Not the lovely bloodflies.
Of course, the bloodflies adore us. We should find more of the newly dead, so they can make new nests.
Then I agree. But dear,
Go no farther, stranger!
How do you want to die?
Very fine powder, and drink it with tea!
After Delilah fell to the assassin Daud, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
The outsider. Don't deserve the gift of magic.
Cut your braids and learn this trick from me.
Go away.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
You never know who to trust, do you?
Everybody makes mistakes, Empress. You'll have to tell me all your secrets someday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
For several years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke, the owner of Karnaka's mines. Stilton lived in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.